Alrighty guys, so how's it going today? So we're down here in the woods again, and kind of just been kind of playing around with the camera here a little bit. My old camera, I don't have the zoomage anymore on top of the top of the camera, so I found the old little remote that came with it. So I'm trying out the remote. Seems like I have to be in a certain spot though in order to use this damn mouse or this controller, but I figured for this camera, if I need to do some zooming or something, I might as well just bring the remote with me. It's kind of troubling, but whatever. They were mowing the dike here, but they didn't do a hell of a lot, so I don't know what the hell they're doing. So I figured we'd do another Oats update, so you guys can get an idea what the so you guys can see what the oats have been up to. And I don't think my trail was ever over here, or was it? I don't think it ever was. Maybe it was. I don't remember where my trail was now, but this is where these people tried to go through. Oh, the deer laying in there. Got a deer laying in the oats. There he goes. He took off now. So, but yeah, no matter what I do here, the remote. I know that the remote works, but ooh, there's a really big drop here too. But seems like you have to be in a certain spot in order to even use it. So here's our oats. They're doing something. We got some weeds out here too. So that guy said he was going to show up probably about a week. Well, probably next week. He said he'd probably start spraying for weeds. So as you can tell, and yes, I did use the remote to zoom that in. I should be able to bring it back out if I can get my hands just right here. There we go. So that's what the oats have been up to. They're growing. They're doing shits. It's just not quite. It's just not ready for harvest yet. Won't be ready for quite some time. But we've had plenty of rain and stuff too, so they're going to grow, I think, pretty decent. I think there should have been some fertilizer put down, but he never did it. So, but he will probably spray. So, but there's one thing I wanted to do. There's one thing I probably should have done, which I don't know if I'll do or not. I didn't take my allergy pill either because the allergies have been pretty bad the last few days. So I need to start taking my allergy pills again, which is not a big deal, but I was thinking maybe I'm going to pull the roller out and get past the wind here. I'm sure I zoomed this out all the way. So I did some mowing today as well. Did some roadside and whatnot too. So that's all did and done. Cut the ditch too. Ditch is full of water because it just keeps freaking raining. I think what maybe I should do, maybe for shits and giggles anyway. I know I did it a couple of years ago. I didn't do it last year. It's this grass over here that I didn't mow. It's normally that's where I take my roller to. I know that I have stumps in here, so got the CB on. But yeah, try to roll some of this shit down and Radio actually works. It works better on a clear day than it does on a cloudy day, I'm telling you. It's funny it even works being in these frickin' trees. Kind of a miracle. They must not really be talking. Must be getting somewhat out of range. So I'll probably walk away and then it'll probably fucking work. So yeah, this stuff here, I could probably take the roller too and roll it down, because I haven't done it. Yeah, there are stumps in here, I just don't know where. So that's just what I'm going to probably do, is maybe just grab the roller quick and try to roll some of this down, see how it goes. And then another thing that's going to happen too is every once in a while, I don't know how often I'll do it. Now the CB radio works now since I walked away from it. Then I'm going to maybe upload some funny videos that my sister found on Facebook or whatever. And I thought they'd be kind of a funny video. So I'm going to maybe do a video every now and then on that. So that's what I'm thinking. Radio's working fine now because I'm not standing right next to it. Now, I haven't been down here in days. So I'm going to try to maybe move this tree. I know it usually takes like 10 hands to do it. It takes like 10 hands. But, oh, this thing's heavy. No way in hell you can do this even if you're a freaking man, because this thing's heavy. Stay there. So, the radio works fucking fine when you're not by it, but when I was working that one day though, when me and my grandma were burning some shit. It was going off pretty good that day too. It was basically about the same as this. Clear and windy. So I don't think I'm going to roll the trail. No, I don't think I need to. The roller's still here though. So that's a good sign. No one's taken off with it yet. I think the trail should be okay. But I'm going to try and roll that shit down. Then the trail should be okay, I guess. I'm going to roll that little section down there, see how it goes. So, I guess let me go, maybe go play with that for a minute, and we'll see how it turns out, because I don't know if there'd be enough moisture in the ground or not, or in the grass to do it. But it couldn't hurt to do it. I got a long ass walk back to Big Red now. Son of a bitch. So, but I have rolled this. Even where I mowed is where I use. I mean, that's how I opened this land in the first place, was with that roller. It was a different kind of a setup. This one here is better now, but it worked. Now where I mow, you know, where I mowed is where I've rolled. I've rolled all this too. Just haven't done it yet this year. Last couple of years I haven't done it, but I know there's stumps in here. But that's what I like about the roller, is that it'll just roll right over them. Most times it'll do that. Other times it'll probably just get caught or whatever, end up breaking something. But yeah, I'm gonna roll this down, and we'll see how it goes. And we'll probably end up finding a stump or two. So that'll be interesting as freaking shit. So I'm sure my allergies will probably kick in too, like a cocksucker. I'm not gonna roll this because I got junk in here, so I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna try to roll some of this and see how it goes. I'm not even sure if it'll work, but we'll find out. So you know what, guys? Give me 1 minute, and I'm going to go roll this shit and see how it works. So 1 minute, guys. Okay, so I'm down here in the trail. I'm just checking this out. Look at all the little leaves. That wasn't here a few days ago. You know what? All these, there's like millions of them. Must have come off the trees or something. But if you look at it from a distance, like from my height, it actually looks like peas. Like, you know how when you grow peas in the garden, they get those big fat leaves things on them, you know, the peas grow inside of that or whatever. That's what it looks like, what's all over, it's just peas. Look at that, they're all over the weeds and everything. So it's coming off a tree somewhere. They're freaking all over. From here, mostly to just about there, to about where that tree is there. It's kind of where they're at. So there's got to be some kind of a tree here that's shredding these kind of stupid leaves. But it looks like peas. Figured I'd just show you that. But I'm going to head back to where I was rolling there, and I'll show you what I did there. So 1 minute. I like to let the fan cool some of the antifreeze down before I shut them off. Well, this is what I did for rolling. Grass went down okay, especially here. I think I could have went in a little bit more yet. But from what I was able to figure out, I think right about from here, from right here, straight down, all this here could be mowed. And then I think there's a good chunk of it right here that can get mowed. Probably even all this. I know I found some stumps. I figured there's at least 1 or 2 stumps in here. But the one I found is actually rotting away. So here's the one. But it broke. It's rotted. So that stump won't be there too much longer. Then there's another one right here because there's a little bush growing here. Maybe there was, maybe there isn't. Well, there has to be one in there somewhere. And of course then there's this big monster here that I never finished cutting down. So I don't know what's in between here because this stuff here didn't go down very nice. And something else, I haven't been keeping up on my cleaning, so I got branches everywhere and I didn't want to pop tires, so I just went as far as I could. I don't think there was any stumps in here. Just some damn tree branches. I didn't bother rolling much of this down just because the way I came at this was a total mistake, and now it's been a while since I rolled this too, so I don't remember exactly how I rolled it. There's a stump right here that I just tripped over. So there's a stump, but that roller goes right over that. There's another one right here. It's also rotting away. So that's freaking awesome. And here's one right here that I damn near crashed into. So basically right here it's all pretty good. I came in through this way here. I didn't roll this corner down. Some of this grass just wasn't ready to be rolled. So normally I go in between that tree and that big stump, but I didn't bother. I have to come down here and clean, that's the problem. Pick up any tree branches and whatnot, so that way I can roll. This here I normally open up too. So, but yeah, I think basically from where that stump is, back that a ways, it's all good to be mowed. I really need to put markers in here. Mark where these stumps are at. Come in here in fall or spring, right before the grass comes up, and mark them. But basically all this here I think is good to be mowed. So next time I come in here with the John Deere, I'll take an extra swipe at this. Oh, and I rolled here a little bit too. Meaning I guess I can mow this down as well. Sure, I should be good. Shouldn't have any issues mowing it. So, but yeah. So that's basically it, guys. I just kind of went all around there too. But that's what I did, so, and it turned out okay. It's not perfect. grass doesn't have much for moisture in it, so that's kind of another reason why. And plus, it's, you know, when this grass gets old, like even after like July-ish, this grass will fall down real easy because it's old now. New stuff will start to grow, but you know. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm gonna take off and head home and have something to eat, and yeah, wobble wobble. But yeah, next week this will have to come off. This is getting loose, by the way. I'm not sure what the hell's going on with it. There's a bolter backing out, so I'll have to tighten that. This has to come off next week, and this has to come off next week. So apparently my friend wants to try to spray with Big Red. So apparently all this shit here is going to be in the way, so it's all going to have to come off. I still wouldn't mind ordering that disconnect. I have to get the heavy duty one though, because the light duty is only for 3 foot or under. And this is a 4 foot, so I have to get the heavy duty. Well, that's like 30 bucks. And that's a quick attach disconnect for the CB antenna itself. So meaning I can leave the mount and everything there. I'm going to anyway. It's not coming off. So if you can't make do with what I have taken off already, then there's no point of even trying any further then. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a little bit of rolling and to give you guys an oat update. The oats are looking good. I think about every week or so I'm going to probably do an oat update for you guys if you guys want that. I'm going to probably do it anyway regardless, but so yeah. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care easy.
Thank you.